Buckminster Fuller once likened our Earth to a spaceship containing everything necessary for human existence. Aspen Hall is just one example of how Colorado State is attempting to steer this spaceship in a sustainable direction. Now let's start our tour from the Construction Management Department heading southwest across campus. Our destination, Aspen Hall, is a 61,000 square foot residence hall centrally located on the CSU campus. Aspen Hall was constructed in 2009, achieving a LEED Gold certification. Before we go inside, let's take a quick look at the thermal plant, the powerhouse behind Aspen Hall.
Aspen Hall has the ability to store thermal energy in the form of ice production. The plant makes ice at night when electrical rates are at the lowest and then reverses the process during the day to melt ice and cool the building. They also have the ability to use 12.6 kilowatt solar panels in the thermal plant, which save 3,534 pounds of CO2 in the first 500 hours of operation. There's a 95% efficient condensing boiler for heating water and domestic hot water. Boilers adjust automatically for the demand and flow requirements. The thermal plant was designed for expansion to support the Newsom Hall site redevelopment in the future.
Now let's head back towards the building.
So now let's take a look at the building exterior. Aspen Hall exterior consists of xeriscaping, hatched brick for pervious flow of stormwater, reflective roofing, which minimizes solar heat gain in the building. There are also egress windows in the basement to provide daylighting. Aspen Hall currently uses gray water for subsurface irrigation and is designed with capacity to use gray water for toilets in the future.
Now a word from Brad Massey, the architect of Aspen Hall, on some of its sustainable design features.
So Aspen Hall was the second phase of the academic village. The engineering and honors and dining facility were the first phase. So our site was pretty much dictated for us. It's a very north-south orientation, so we weren't able to do the normal desire to have an east-west oriented building. So with that in mind, we really focused on making sure our window sizes were appropriate, particularly on the west side, so that they allowed the natural daylight in without being too large. We also tuned the glass so that the west facade had a higher tint to it than the north, so that the late afternoon sun wasn't too intense. Some of the other features, here you can see the smaller windows, punched openings, and then we have the lounge space and the studies on the ends. Those have solar shading on the exterior to prevent that midday sun from hitting it directly. Large overhangs at the north main entry also are some of the features that are passive. We also have heat recovery wheels. It's not a passive thing, but we take the exhaust from the bathrooms and run them through the wheel and recover that energy before it's discharged out of the building.
Now let's go inside. Directly inside the lobby, high concentrations of fly ash were used, along with recycled concrete as a sustainable substitute to improve the strength and improve the durability of the lobby floor. Sustainable education artwork is also hung throughout the building to help educate students about the sustainable aspects of Aspen Hall.
And lastly, where the students spend the majority of their time, the dorm rooms. These dorm rooms include multiple sustainable features. All bathroom fans are linked to the heat recovery system. There are low flow faucets, shower heads, and toilets in each room. There are programmable thermostats in each room that are linked to interlocking windows. Because of this, students are unable to run the heating or cooling system while the windows are open. Now that you've seen my room, it's time to draw this tour to an end. We hope you've enjoyed what you saw.